Hey, listeners, you already know what it is. Y'all seen the thumbnails. We got to get into these topics, okay? Now, before we get into these topics, please be sure to smash that like button right now. Leave a comment because I know y'all will after this. And if you're not subscribed to the show, what is going on? Subscribe, okay? I'm trying to get some numbers coming up, okay? The algorithm is fighting me right now. The algorithm is fighting me, okay? They said, you a YouTube partner now? We're going to put you through the ringer. Okay, but no, it's all love. Do what you got to do. But we got to get into some topics. Okay, so the Oscars, then we got to talk about Megan and Bia calling out some stands and Nicki shouting out Ice Spice. Like, okay, this is an interesting Monday. Okay, so let's get into it. Now, I wanted to start by talking about this guy right here, the damn Oscars. So I will say this about the Oscars. Thank you so much for giving me a reason to turn you guys off. Okay, y'all went through. I thought I was gonna have to wait for that Angela Bassett snub, but y'all gave it to me, and I was like, "Thank you so much. Now I can leave. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time. I watched your highlights the next day. Okay. I mean, really, let's get into it. Angela Bassett got snubbed. Are we surprised? Are we not surprised? What's the deal here? Okay, so I know I said on my TikTok we shouldn't be surprised because they do this to us all the time. But I don't know. I think people really thought that she was gonna win. I mean, she went up against some other acts that weren't as polarizing as Angela's character was in Black Panther. I don't know, maybe because just we felt it more. They gave it to Jamie Lee Curtis, and I'm just like, okay. I mean, I get it. Like everything, everywhere, all at once was a phenomenal movie. That was a good movie. I'm not taking it. I'm not taking that movie away from nobody. I'm not saying that it was a bad movie or anything. But from what I'm hearing from the fans of that film, she really wasn't that much of a good supporting actress. I mean, and a lot of people was bringing up the nepo conversation, like her parents were in the industry. Certain things can dictate who's gonna win or not. I don't know. I just felt bad for Angela because she was slated to win. Like she literally did interviews with people, and they basically was like up in her head saying, "Oh my goodness, like you got I think it was the Golden Globe. So you got these awards. They're gonna give it to you because they want you to, they want to give her the award, but apparently they didn't. I think that's upsetting. I also said that they award you one minority at a time. Okay, let's be very clear. And Jamie Lynn Curtis is not Asian, but this was an Asian film, and they wanted to show that they have good representation. And I think that in this moment, this night was not for us and was for another minority. And I think that that's a problem. This year we'll give it to the blacks. That year we'll give it to the Asians. This year, and then the next couple years we'll just give it all to white people until we start the cycle again. That's what it gives. Because let's be clear. Let's be very clear, okay? Angela Bassett, despite what anyone thinks about Wakanda Forever, it has a lot of mixed reviews, but her performance really moved a lot of people. It moved me. I loved watching her. She's a phenomenal actress. I think she should have got the award. Nothing against Jamie Lee Curtis. Let's be very clear. She's a phenomenal actress as well. That Everything, Everywhere, All at Once was a great film. And one other thing too is another reason why they probably didn't give it to her. For the Marvel fans, it's a Marvel movie. And the Oscars seem to go for more quirky and artsy type films. Like, I thought they snubbed the Puss in Boots movie, let's be very clear. For the animated feature, they gave it to Pinocchio, which I'm like, child, okay. All right. You know what I'm saying? Like the Oscars, they're very artsy when it comes to their selection of awards. So sorry, Angela. Maybe next time. I really hope she do pull through and get that Oscar because I think she only needs an Oscar to get to have like the EGOT. So we room for you, girl, Auntie. Hey, and I hated her response to like the way she looked. It was I didn't like that. You can see the hurt in her eyes. But another snub. was none other than Rihanna and Tim's. Like, I was just like, what is going on? And my thing is this, and we're going to get into Rihanna because that performance was everything. I literally just watched it before I started taping this show or this episode or whatever this is. It's a video. But I was singing along and everything, and she did a phenomenal job. I don't like when you have the artist that is going up for an award, you have them perform, and then you don't give them the award. They did that shit to Beyonce. They did that shit to a lot of people too. Like that's when we want to go to the Grammys and stuff like that. But they did it to Beyonce last year. Like, she performed that song that was for the Venus and Serena movie or whatever, and they literally snubbed her for Billie Eyelash. I mean, let's be very clear. Like, they lost to the best screenplay song or best song, and they lost to. Look, and I don't want to be disrespectful, so I'm gonna just keep it PG. Like, they lost to a song that not a lot of people knew about. And like I said, back to what I said about the artsy and quirkiness, like Oscars seems to award quirky things and quirky films and things that's very artsy. Why ain't y'all had them perform? They could have performed. Okay, y'all had Rihanna perform at this damn event, probably thinking that she was gonna get a damn Oscar, and it was nothing. I mean, if they wasn't gonna give it to Rihanna, they should have at least gave it to Gaga, because she did the song for Top Gun Maverick. I was outdone. I was like, child, the Oscars, these award shows always get it wrong. But we shouldn't be surprised, because they do this to us. They do this to us all the time. We've seen this happen recently with the whole Beyonce situation with the album of the year. Don't get me started on that. Did you think the Oscars would be any different? You know, the voters, they got a little bit of bias, I'll say. A little bit of bias. Anyway, speaking of the Oscars, well, I guess the after party, Megan arrived, which I thought was so cute. First of all, I love this outfit that she had, child. Like, I don't know, she really got that Ozempic. Ooh, let me say. Allegedly. She looking real good. She real skinny. Like, the dress was cute. The hair is cute. And, you know, she said something to, like, an interviewer talking about, like, you know, when we gonna get some new music. And this is what she said, y'all. Take a look.
Are you working any new music? Can we expect a new single?
I am. New album. Y'all bye.
Baby coming out with an album. I'm thinking she gonna call it F You Hoes. If she do that, that's I might have to, like, really listen. I have to, like, literally. I have a feeling that Megan will pull through with this next album, and I'm glad that she bounced back. We all know Traumazine. I personally like Traumazine. I like some of the songs on there, and some of the songs, but definitely it's unfortunate that she didn't get the reception that she wanted. But I have a feeling like she's gonna address a lot of things. She might shade a couple people. She might even shade the situation that happened last year. We ain't gonna bring Leprechaun up. So I'm here for it. I look. Shout out to Meg, okay? Do you, boo? Now, anyway, one other topic I wanted to talk about too, right? We going real fast. So Bia calls out some stans that have been coming for her. So apparently a lot of Cardi stans, I ain't gonna sugarcoat it, a lot of Cardi stans have been coming for Bia, saying that she's selling out, or not selling out, but like she switched up on Cardi. Mind you, these girls ain't never spoke physically. They ain't never seen each other. All their interactions were on social media. And they seen eventually Bia ended up working with Nicki. And then I guess that's when the Barty stands is like, this ain't, you know, saying what they were saying. So she actually addresses them on live. Take a look.
Sweetie, I didn't switch up on anybody because I don't know Cardi in real life. I've never met Cardi. We've never had a conversation. Like, I don't have no issues with her. It's all love, but I don't know her. Like, so y'all do too much on this app. I don't know her in real life. We don't know each other.
Shout out to her.
We don't know them.
Very much agreed. Very much, yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, just because, and let me just say this, just because somebody, because this is what was told to us, the Barbs, okay? just because people are working with people that may not like each other, like if I'm working with somebody, if I'm friends with somebody and I end up working with somebody that doesn't like somebody in this industry, like it's business. You get what I'm saying? So we shouldn't be mad that, okay, well, her and Cardi had some interactions on social media, but now she working with Nicki. Like, are y'all? My thing is this: y'all still doing this? I mean, that song is long gone, over. Nicki and Bia don't even interact like that no more, child. They not even talking. I mean, I haven't seen anything about these two. Y'all upset because y'all still upset because she did that damn song about that damn bodega. I don't know what it is, child. But like I said, I'm trying to I put the parallel because when Megan worked with Cardi after she worked with Nicki, and Barb's had some issues with it, we were called crazy. We were saying, "Oh my goodness, like y'all are immature. Stop bullying Meg." And even Meg like chimed in and said some things. But when the shoes on us, when it's somebody else and y'all want to act crazy, you know, it's with the stand-up, it's a lot of hypocrisy, I would say. Okay, doesn't make any sense, but tell me what y'all think about that in the comments. That's all I had to say about that one. Now, my last topic I wanted to get into was none other than Nicki and Ice Spice. Shout out to them. So basically, you know, Nicki shouts her out on Insta stories and basically calls her the princess. Okay, now this got a lot of people talking about like, oh, is she on her label or whatever? Like, and they, you know, Nicki follows her, and you know, Ice Spice basically she manifested. She said something about like she manifested that Nicki would like follow her and or have this interaction or whatever, which I think is so good. Like, oh my god, do I think that she'll be on the label? I don't know. I mean, that's too soon to say. We don't know. We don't even know if these girls met yet, let alone, hey, come on my label. Like, you know, because that's a big decision. And for some, you know, this is a new label, so you don't know. I mean, if that's the case, then I'm for it. I mean, you know, Nicki will give her a lot of gems, honey, so she can sit there and blow up as an artist even more than what she's doing now. But I think, you know, Nicki has took notice of Ice Spice, and you know, that's basically they're on their way to maybe a collab or whatever. But anyway, you know, I'm just happy to see the unity, okay? Because like y'all like to say Nicki don't like the new girls. Look, she's shouting them out. Doesn't sound like she don't like the new girls to me. But anyway, tell me what y'all think about all these topics in the comments. Like I said, please like, share, subscribe, comment. Did I say comment already? Because some comments, they really like boost up my engagement. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time with the next set of topics, child.